Hi, I'm Mary Jo Boyd here with another eBite from Attorney Computer Systems. Today's eBite is in Worldox, and we're going to talk about document stamping. So a document stamp is the little stamp that appears down in the lower left corner of your documents, whether it's a Word document, Excel, PDF, whatever you're doing there. A lot of people don't know, though, that you can really control what the stamp looks like from Worldox. So every time we save a document, it applies a doc stamp in the order or path that you choose. So you can have just simply the doc ID. You could have the file path in the doc ID. I mean, there's all kinds of different things. You can remove the curly brackets or leave them on. You can change the font. There's a lot of things with document stamping that you can do. Today, I'm just going to focus on just a little bit of the different formats that maybe you would use. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I've got a Word document up. And at the very bottom, this is just a standard, typical, very simple doc stamp. It does have the curly brackets, and it's just the doc ID. So if I'm wanting to search for this later, I can go into Worldox and type in this doc ID and immediately come to this document. But there are a lot of other options that you can have, even at the file path, user, and then this date, all kinds of things can filter into this. So when we look at that, there is actually a guide, and a lot of people don't know this, but there is a GX4 Worldox document stamping guide, and you can search for this in the Worldox site underneath support, and you can open this up and you can look at this document. It is 25 pages long. I'm just going to a certain section here for this one just to show you that you can do path and file name, and it has what the variable would look like if you're going to put that in. Now, these are all set in the INI file, which is a file that is controlling a lot of things. So a lot of users do not have access to that file. This would be something your administrator would do, and it's usually a firm-wide decision on what the file stamp is going to look like. A lot of times these are set on installation, and sometimes they're never changed, or somebody may not know that you can change them. And over time, your needs may change, and you do want to change what is showing at the bottom. So just know that that is available. If you're just showing the doc ID and you want the path to show, you want the file root with no extension, which means no, what type of document it is. You can do the application program. You can do a path only or the file name only. All these different things, even the cabinet name can go in there. You also have version numbers that can be added, and you can do different combinations of these percent, version percent, and file path percent, file path, all those things you can combine. The owner's initials or name and the date created, those are all things that may be relevant. And then if there's profile fields, you can also even add those into your doc stamp. So here's just a quick example with a version. It would just say that the default, here's under the file stamp section, that my default would equal the file name / version. So this is what the file stamp would look like. It would have that file name, and it would have .doc, because there's the extension, and then the /3, version 3. If there's no prior versions, it would just be an empty slash with nothing after it. So there's lots of different things here that you can do, plus some different conditions that you can put in there. I'm not going to get into the conditions too much in this video, but you can do some simple conditions in here of whether something is true or false, and then put this in. So in this case, it was doing a version. If there is a version, put it in. If not, leave it as nothing. Or you can add text, all kinds of different things in here. So this document, the GX4 Worldox Document Stamping Guide, is a really good tool for you to see what your options are and then what you would like to do for the firm. Now, again, this is global, so you want to be careful with this. It is something that it would be a decision that all documents would use this particular format. So it's not something that any user can just go in and change for themselves. This is a global setting, so be careful. But know that it's available. Know that this document is something that might help you in that determining what you'd like, and go from there. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to visit our website or give us a call. Thanks.